When you ask someone what their favorite food is, there's a large chance they'll say pizza. Let's be real. There's so much to enjoy about it that it's become a staple in almost every part of the world. Regardless of where you go, this delicious cheesy meal is almost always going to be found in one shape or form. But where did this dish that we love so much really come from? Stick with us because we're about to take a little trip through history and explore the earliest forms of pizza. The pizza, one of the world's most favorite Italian dishes, perfect for lunch or for dinner, a birthday party, or watching a sporting event. Any time is the perfect time to enjoy the cheesy, tomatoey treat. But have you ever wondered, where does pizza come from? That's what we'll investigate today here on Feed My Curiosity. For more interesting videos like this, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Firstly, let's start off by exploring some pre-pizza dishes. We can look at pizza at what it literally is, a type of flatbread with tomato sauce, cheese, basil, and a variety of toppings. What this means then is that pizza is just one of the many flatbread dishes out there. In fact, there's been similar kinds of flatbread dishes that have been baked before the modern pizza we know and love today. For example, the ancient Greeks cooked a dish called plakis, which was topped with onions, herbs, garlic, and cheese. And in the 6th century BCE, ancient Persian armies heated their shields to cook flatbread with cheese and dates as toppings. Another example of an old flatbread dish still enjoyed today is coca, a pastry made from Catalonia, which is baked with eggs, salt, and vegetables like spinach. In sum, the goal was to take the plain flatbread and flavor it with various toppings. And this practice dates all the way back to ancient times. So while Italy wasn't the first to bake flavored flatbread, it's still home of the first pizza ever baked. Naples, the third largest city in Italy and home of Serie A football club Napoli, is also one of the most historic and oldest cities in the world, with its first settlers living there around 2000 BCE. In the 1700s, the poor people living in Naples sought out dishes which were inexpensive and easy to craft. They also required something that was quick and easy to eat. When the tomato, an Aztecian plant, was introduced to Europe in the 16th century, it was initially avoided because the upper class got lead poisoning from it. The rich ate their food off pewter plates, and the tomato acid drew lead from it. However, poor Neapolitans ate food from wooden plates, so they never had a problem with lead poisoning. The tomato is now one of the essential ingredients of pizza. They took flatbread and topped it with cheese and tomato sauce. The dish was baked in hot ovens and was served in the streets. Then, as the story goes, when Italy unified in 1861 and Queen Margherita of Savoy visited Naples in 1889, she and King Umberto I wanted to try local Neapolitan food. Raphael Esposito, a tavern owner, was commissioned to bake pizza for them and put together a pizza that consisted of green basil, white mozzarella cheese, and red tomato. Does that color combination of those ingredients sound familiar to you? Of course it does. It's the same colors that make up the flag of Italy. So how did pizza evolve into the modern pizza we enjoy today? After Italy unified, many people found economic living conditions to be tougher. They had to find a way to get back on their feet, so Italians left their country and immigrated to America in the late 1880s. Most of them settled in New York City, and the first restaurant that served pizza in their new home opened up in 1905 under the name Lombardi's Pizza, and it's still open today. The popularity of pizza didn't rise until the 1940s, after World War II, when American war veterans returning from Italy had a chance to experience Italian cuisine. From that point on, many people began enjoying the Italian flatbread dish. Pizza chains began opening their first restaurants in North America, with Pizza Hut in 1958, Little Caesars in 1959, Domino's in 1960, and Papa John's in 1984. Canada's own Pizza Pizza opened their first restaurant in 1964. People also began adding their own toppings and creating their own specialized version of pizza. Pepperoni, for instance, wasn't originally a topping until it was added by Italian Americans. Another unique take on the Italian dish would be the Chicago style. It is a deep dish version of pizza that was created in the 1940s by a restaurant called Uno Pizzeria, in which the crust was thick, transforming the pizza from a flatbread into a pie. Canada also has their own topping combinations too. The Canadian-style pizza generally features bacon, mushrooms, and pepperoni. And who couldn't forget Hawaiian-style pizza, which uses bacon, ham, and pineapple? Whether or not pineapple should be allowed as a topping seems to have divided pizza lovers all around the world. Meanwhile, California-style pizza uses a variety of toppings inspired from Californian cuisine, including ham, red onions, black olives, mushrooms, chicken, salmon, avocados, you name it. Essentially, lastly, California-style pizza is known for its creative and tasty combos. And finally, if you want pizza as a dessert, you can have chocolate pizza, which is prepared with icing using various sweets and fruits. What started off as simply a flatbread dish from Naples with tomato sauce, cheese, and basil has massively evolved into a worldwide favorite today. As long as you have those 3 ingredients and the dough as the base, you can add almost anything you want to your pizza to enjoy your tasty treat. What are your favorite pizza toppings? Do you think pineapple should ever be allowed as a topping? Have your say by commenting below. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more by Feed My Curiosity.